On my good days, I am a poet. Like I can drive my car straight off a cliff and slow it down just in time to write a rhyme to remind myself that there is still time to find the magic in this life. To remind myself that there is still a reason to write. Even when everything around us shouts wrong, there is still music to be made. Even when there's no song, on my good days, I am a poet. I am the daughter of Whitman and Dickinson. I had thicker skin than even Tennyson knew a woman could have. I have more Edgar Allan potential than you could shake a dictionary at. I am seated at the right hand of Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou. Pablo Neruda taught me how to count stars. William Shakespeare taught me how to count bars. Sylvia Plath taught me how to turn scars into writing, how to turn rain into lightning. For every Ezra pound of poetry I carry in my blood, it makes sense that on my good days, I am a poet. All of us are. Every shooting star is just a wish waiting to be made. Every tree trunk is just a guitar waiting to be played. Every unwritten poem is just a poet waiting to be saved. Some days are harder than others. Most days, I want to pull the covers so far over my own head that I am finally tall enough to reach my own expectations. Some days, even creation feels like a whole lot of bullshit. And I guess that's when it matters the most that we keep writing. Because the anarchy of poetry is still to write. Despite our words being burnt at the stake, the rebellion of art is to create chances out of thin air, to turn somehow into somewhere, to staple our hearts to the electric chair. Consider it prayer or penance. But poetry has saved us, and now it's our turn. Because I don't ever want to mourn the things I never said. Like, have you ever made love to a poet in bed? I once read they always quote the same literature. I'm pretty sure it gets cute after a while. I hear they smile at all the wrong times and that they snort lines of poems straight off your chest. I hear they kiss your breast the same way they write, like they might die if they don't. We might die if we don't write the poem. I'm going to show them. No matter how many times I come up dry, I swear I won't stop diving for buried treasure. I know it's in there somewhere. And I've got a metal detector for a heart, which is to say I'm going to start calling myself attractive. I'm hyperactive in bed. Like I once read 3 books cover to cover in one night, ran my fingers down their spines until our pages intertwined and we climaxed. I haven't relaxed since. I wish I had enough time on this planet to never take for granted a single butterfly wing, or how the uncaged bird sounds when she sings. There are so many things to fall in love with, and I just want to do them all justice. My heart may be busted, but it's beating. My body may be tired, but it's bleeding. We're all just healing in one way or another. And I can't help but wonder if the thunder ever gets tired of being blamed for storms. It's just warning us, y'all. Look around. The trees have already fallen in the forest and no one bothered to listen. We should be kissing the sky every morning. Every morning the sun is writing sonnets with her rays. Every morning the ocean plays piano with her waves. Every morning we are saved by poetry. And there aren't enough good days to make up for the impossible, but I'm digging up hope like fossils until I find it in my own bones. I'm searching for faith in strangers until I find it in my own poems. I'm making wishes on cigarette ashes until I can make them on shooting stars, because on my good days, I am a poet. On my good days, I am a poet. All of us are.